Hello everybody, this is JT Productions and welcome back to another 2023 preview and prediction video. Today I'll be doing the Washington State Cougars. Let's get right into it. Well, Washington State under head coach Jake Dickert last season went 7-6 with wins over Wisconsin, Arizona State, and Arizona, to name a few. Their losses included a 3-point loss to Oregon, getting blown out by USC and Oregon State, losing by 4 to Utah, and then getting blown out by Washington before getting blown out by Fresno State in the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl. Washington State really has not been the same since rest in peace Mike Leach left in 2020 or after the 2019 season. But we'll see if they can get back to that this year. They have Cam Ward back, who transferred in from Incarnate Wood a couple of years ago. Nakia Watson at running back, and with Jalen Jenkins. You have 3 transfer wide receivers projected to start. Kyle Williams coming in from UNLV. You have Josh Kelly Jr. coming in from Fresno State. And D.T. Sheffield coming in from Northwest Mississippi Community College. This should be a big help for Mr. Cameron Ward. You also have Lincoln Victor at the last wide receiver position. So that should help Mr. Cameron Ward out a lot. Getting some help on getting some depth at least at the wide receiver position. You have 2 transfers in the offensive line. Essa Paul coming in from Chabot College, and Christy Nakanu coming in from Southern Utah. The rest of the offensive line is returning starters, so that's good. You also have a returning tight end in Billy Rivera. On the defensive side, you have a couple of transfers, including Ahmad McCullough coming in from Maryland at linebacker, and Devin Richardson at linebacker coming in from Texas. Finally, at nickel, Kapina Gushikin coming in from Saddleback College. The rest of the defense looks like are returning starters. They did lose their... no, that was Oregon State. Disregard what I was about to say. So with that being said, let's just go to the schedule and see how I believe that Washington State will do this year. Well, they start out their season at Colorado State. I think that you're good enough to beat the Rams. I don't think that Colorado State's particularly good, so I'd say you get the win there. Then you have a big game at home against Wisconsin. Now, this game last year, Wisconsin's offense was anemic against Washington State, and y'all got the upset win in Madison. I don't think y'all are as lucky this year. I think Wisconsin gets the win against y'all, and you drop to 1-1. I do think you beat Northern Colorado before coming back home to play Oregon State, which is going to be a tough bout for the Washington State Cougars. But I think you take advantage of DJ Oyunlele being new to the Pac-12, and I think you get a big win against Oregon State before the bye week. So you're 3-1 before playing at UCLA, where I think you drop your second game. UCLA is what you strive to be at this point. Your defense is not that good, same as UCLA's, but your offense is not as proficient as the Bruins. So I think you drop this one, and I think you drop the next one as well against Arizona before dropping the next one against Oregon as well, before dropping your next one against Arizona State. I know, a big losing streak here, but just bear with me. I think you bounce back with wins against Stanford and at California before having a big game against Colorado at the end of the year to figure out if you're going bowling. Colorado, a lot of transfers coming in with Deion Sanders. And I think that you get the win here because of you got some momentum coming in from those 2 wins. You're wanting to get the bowl eligibility. And because of all of these new players, a lot of them coming in from lower classification schools, not being used to playing in a Power 5 setting for all season long. I think get a win here before losing to Washington to finish the season 6-6 like last year. Now, this, I think 6-6 is where I'm feeling, but I could definitely see a 7-5 or 5-7 or something around there. Maybe even a 8-4, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. This one, Washington State out of the Pac-12 is probably my most question mark team this offseason on how I think they're going to do. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and Go Dogs.